The sun is setting on this day, and I'm looking back on the things I need to say.
Dog hair here.
It's not enough for me to rely purely on two good things
The songs I write all come in big chunks, so they all come as like complete songs. So I'll be sitting one day, like sometime in the day, and a whole song will just kind of come as one unit, and that really just depends on how I feel in the day or what's been kind of brewing inside. And and then the guitar I find guitar usually in that same time when it just fits together, and then they come out. So I don't spend a lot of time like contemplating the songs or like trying to figure out how to put them together or chain them together so they sound like a particular way. They just kind of come out so they're all kind of folky, gentle songs that really just describe certain times in my life. When my kids were born, or when I'm depressed at work, or when I'm searching for what's next and constantly on the look, and then they come out just to describe that moment. And I've been lucky that they just kind of keep coming. And so this year in February we did our first album with like about 11 of our songs, so those were 3 of the songs we did today, and then the other one is a fresh one, brand new, that's just a couple weeks, not even 2 weeks old. The Elephant Poo song. My buddy Tyler, one day he's decided he wanted to have a songwriting competition. So he gave me a week. He's like, in a week I'm going to see you, so you have to write a brand new song. So one night I asked Dominic, my 6-year-old, I need to write a song. What should we write a song about? He's like, oh, Dad, write a song about an elephant poo in the zoo. So we did. And elephant poo. And then it just kind of turned into like, we're only going to have life in the zoos and life we create and our kids. It was really about like my kids will never get to see certain things that I've seen in my life, like polar bears or like great white sharks. Well, they'll only see it in captivity, and it kind of became like a sad, silly song, and now it has a kind of life of its own. Sure, I think about it. I'm a carpenter, build houses in the day, and I've always just played on the side, and I really enjoy that people love it and people like to listen to it, and I like it when people say, oh, I sat down and listened to your song and it made me think of my kids, or it made me think of a time that was challenging. And so if people like to hear it, then I love to play it. And I don't have any great material aspirations for my songs in terms of. I think it's amazing that people actually make their life just being creative all the time. But my day-to-day is still building houses. I mean, I've always played in campfires in front of people, but never in front of groups, and it's exciting. It's an exciting thing. I sure get nervous though, and just try to end up trying to get it right and trying to like do it a certain way, and even since like recording all the songs on the album, I try to find myself trying to recreate that same feel instead of just them being fresh and new. And and I love singing those old songs, and I like it when the energy's still there and exciting, and then I like just being able to put them aside too and just have new ones and just kind of keep moving forward.
Let's start to create a life that just revolves around you.